It's holiday season and I'm getting so many messages at the moment asking what do I do with my starter when I go on holiday? It needs to be fed every single day. What on earth am I going to do when I'm out of the country for a week? Well, there's one very easy thing that you need to do. It's literally take the jar and put it in the fridge. That is all you need to do. Some say to feed it before you put it in the fridge, and others say it doesn't matter. The only thing I will say is you just don't need very much, because of course, when you get back from your holiday, you're going to need to feed it, and that means that you're going to need to discard it down. So of course, keeping it at a small quantity is going to mean that going forward, you're going to have very little waste. Now, if you're wanting to feed it before you put it in the fridge, I might suggest that you would have 50 grams of starter and then feed it with 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water. Feed it and then just straight away put it in the fridge. Because of course it does take, 2, 3, 4 hours for the cold from the fridge to really get into the starter. So you might actually see a little bit of growth when it goes into the fridge initially, but that's absolutely fine because it's going to look after itself in the fridge. Now, when you come back from your holiday, you might notice that there's going to be what's called a hooch on the top, which might be a creamy brown, very different colours, liquid on the top. That's called hooch, and all you do is just stir it back in again. You can pour it away if you want to, but you absolutely don't have to. And as long as there's no mould on the top of it, which you will see, it'll be very obvious because it will look like mould, and it's just the water on the top, all you do is stir it up, and then I would suggest getting another jar. And the reason why I suggest that is because after it's been in the fridge for a while, the jar itself is going to be very cold and it's going to take a little while for that to come up to room temperature again. So take it out of the fridge, pour 50 grams into your new sort of room temperature warm jar, then feed it with 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water, put it somewhere warm, and then you should see that double in size, and then you can just carry on as normal. And if you are going away this summer, do drop in the comments where you'll be going on holiday to, because it'd be lovely to hear where everybody is heading off to.